like if anybody can hear me right now because the music is like super loud. But let's get Streamlabs over to the second. Come on, mouse. Mouse, why you fucking with me? Alright, there we go. Put that there. Now tab in. Let's just turn that down a hot tad. Alright, there we go. Right about there should be dandy. Now, actually, wait, I can test this for myself right now. Oh, come. Phone? You don't fuck with me. Do no 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 no. It's such a happy upbeat. Holy shit, we already got one person watching. Oh, damn, I can hear myself loud and clear. Okay, yeah. I just had to make sure myself. Alright. But with that said, ladies and gentlefish, let's get this shiznit underway. We're coming at you with a fresh batch of Doki Literature Club. Let's get a new game up in here. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Holy shit, we already got 3 people up in here. Hello? Stream? Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's catching up. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know what kind of difference you'd never see yourself making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Well, yeah, I mean, waiting up is a difficult task, man. I could see why. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Fucking Bay City, stop calling me! Right in the middle. Right in the middle of reading dialogue, I just get a call and I'm just like, son of a bitch. Hey, Stream Elements, how you doing, man? Even though I know you're a bot. Okay. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. It's mean, Clinton. Well, I'm an asshole. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Okay, like throughout my entire high school career, whenever I'd hang out with someone, everybody would think I was dating them. When I wasn't. Like, but did you wait for me after all? But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hello, hi Pookie! How's it going? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Glenn. Yes, what is it? We have decided on a club to join. Have you decided on Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? What game is this? This is a Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a psychological horror game. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That would be my response too. Yeah, that's not true. How the fuck do you know if it's not true? After school, I could be eating my pizza. That's my favorite club. You told me that you were joining a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to learn a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This game's already got me down to a T. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any other skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. What? Yo, I'm already fucking neat. I'm a pretty neat person, man. How the hell are you afraid of me becoming neat? Yeah, I swear, people these days. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Okay, Nightbot, what the fuck, man? I don't have you as a mod. How are you still here? What the fuck? Hey, you trust me, right? Like, don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself to relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little. Even if she does not exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, I mean, that's high school for you. Be nice to the bot. I am nice. I'm a pretty nice person. I'm wondering, like, how the fuck is he here? Ever since I took him out of the mod. Okay. The school day is ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. But I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime clubs. Yes, me. Skill. Fuck. Shit. My inner throat chamber is taking over. That last one came from the pits of hell. Holy shit. Hello? Sailor? Sarah must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Like, you know what, Sayori? Sometimes I impress myself. Thank you. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Really? There is no way I'm going to your club. Me? Wow, I am a savage. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Wow! Alright, Glenn, you need to chill, man. But I'm already chill. What the fuck you mean I need to chill? Well, you see here, in the art of chilling myself, you have to become one with your inner souls. Why the fuck do I need my inner souls? I don't know, man. Why don't you ask yourself that? I am asking myself that. Shut up. Yeah, I'm going into the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much, anyway? Well, I'm kind of told at the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Holy shit, you are ready for someone's arrival. I'm not sure who it is. Don't make promises you can't keep. That's a life sentence right there. I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to plan all of this out. Don't talk to yourself. People think you're crazy. Well, newsflash, I am crazy. I do that a lot, and I do that a lot, and I win most of my. I both win and lose most of my arguments. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yes, let's go! Woohoo! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Well, it's better than what the devil. It's better than what the devil sold it for. He sold his soul for a fucking soul steel. I digitally follow. Fucking cold. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, you hit me in the face! What if that actually happened, though? Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl, holy shit, what a name, Girl 1. Welcome to the Lidger. I'm feeling very illiterate today. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere!
Ah, Glenn, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking for? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki? Okay, that was a very fucking accurate anime move. The girl with the sadder attitude, whose name was apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can also just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear when she turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest one in the club. Don't say things like that. Yeah, it's kind of bold to assume. Apparently now. Yeah, Yuri, who appears comfortably more mature and timid, seems to have a third time. Seems to have a third time. You know what? We have a first time, we have a second time, and now we have a third time, which apparently is the hardest. Keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know who Monica is. That's right. That bitch is gonna fucking steal. I'm gonna have some words with you later. Like, I tried to download this game on Steam, and you straight said no. I can't do it. I downloaded the game and everything, and played it, or like I tried running it. You couldn't play the game until I deleted 3 of my games. I have reason to believe that it's this bitch right here. It's great to see you again, Glenn. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other very well. We very rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Glenn. We made room for you at the table, so we could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. You see, Sayori, you always have to have the maker of said cupcakes present them to the class. It's kind of like an unpronounced thing to classroom cupcake etiquette. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Some tea? Now I'm going southern, y'all, folks. The girls have a few desks arranged around to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, in the tray in hand. Oh, shit's going on with that tray. Okay, are you ready? I'm ready! I'm ready! Cupcakes! Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, please tell me my cupcake is Gumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat's like older brother. He's feeling a little gumpy today. The whiskers are drawn with ice. Glenn, can you fucking read? No, I can't. Well, at least you're honest. Alright. The whisker... I can't get that out of my head now. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate that were used to make ears. Oh, fuck. There we go. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, well, you know. Just hurry and I'll take one. Holy shit, you... I have never met somebody so eager to go to give you cupcakes. It's just like, shut the fuck up and eat. That's basically what just happened there. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full as she had already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my... and round in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, hey, it's been a while, but are you able to tell me the days where you're going to play Rocket League or Modern Warfare? What's up, Eli? How you doing, man? Actually, like, cause I've been working a lot, I actually haven't been able to stream that much, but my next off day is Saturday. So, I'm not exactly saying, like, any promises, but one of those two games might be there. This is really good. Hey, you know what? This is some good cupcake. We have a new form of cupcake, y'all. We have the cup and the take. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for... You dummy! Wow. I didn't think I had that in me. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea help you. Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, it's true. It does. I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. I mean. Insulted. I'm just like, wait a minute. What the fuck was that? Oh wait, nope. That's just stream elements. Insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that. I believe you. Well, the tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Okay, that's true on me, too. I do like myself some Earl Grey. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Thank you for the humble abodings. Whenever it's at school, I feel always at home. I just realized the irony in this. Playing a game in school, and I'm a custodian. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica! I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special about it. I mean that's generally what you're supposed to about, because I like gaming and I'm doing my best to make a future out of it, honestly. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, is a really great leader. Really is a great leader. Fuck. Glenn. People who would hear me talking right now would not think that English is my first language. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Oh, what the fuck? I tabbed out. Okay. There we go. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I mean, that is true. You gotta give people incentive to actually start something new. But most of the time, whenever somebody, like whenever you give, or like whenever you give like somebody like, how do you say, like, when you give people something to do, it's up to them what they want to do with it. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Well, I'm already fun and worthwhile because I'm an animated character on my own. But it makes school events like the festival that are much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. Son of a bitch, I keep right clicking. You know it. You know what? All for one and one for all. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You know what? I'm in there with you. Woohoo! Literature! Such different girls, all are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Glenn, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, thank you, Yuri, for actually asking me that. I don't get that question asked like much, but I do like Digital Fortress, and like the Da Vinci Code, Old Yeller, How to Kill a Mockingbird. Like, even though those are sad stories, but I still find them and hold them nearest and dearest to my heart. What's up, Nightbot? I thought you were another person. Well, considering how I literally read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. That's true, I do like manga too. I'm very fluent in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, Seven Deadly Sins, One Piece, Naruto. I can straight go on I can go on forever about manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki her head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forgiven world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Okay, playing through this, I just realized the irony. Playing a psychological horror game, and she likes psychological elements. You know what? You, ma'am, are a work of your own art. Isn't it amazing how much of a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can really relate to at the minimal level. Well, Glenn, I can name some off for you. Sure, man, what do you got? Well, we have It, we have The Shining, we have Goosebumps, all of the Goosebumps, we have the Five Nights books. I can name that shit. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way that you look around the world in only a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well then, Natsuki, you should not be here. This is a horror game. Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I mean, a lot of people have a tendency to write about cute things. Son of a bitch! Motherfucker, I tabbed out. He left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Like, holy shit, she sounds like she's getting held at gunpoint. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Alright, Gold, you can calm the fuck down. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. I love that immediately change of tone there. Like, I'm not cute. I don't write that shit. You write your own poems? Sometimes. But why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I'm gonna back that up right here. Like, just that level of philosophy in that one sentence. Shit, that hits home. You must be willing to open up your eyes, open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even to the deepest reaches of your heart. I mean, that's true for, okay. That actually goes to my style of streaming here. Whenever I stream a game, I want you guys to feel like you're in the room with me and actually engage into the conversation with y'all. But I mean, and to be able to right now, I can't. Sometimes I have difficulty trying to find words that I want to say, and I end up sometimes repeating myself, which is fucking all the time. This is something, and being able to make smiles and just reach out to the community, just reach out to the YouTube community and make a new community through my channel is very heartwarming for me. Alright. Well, let's get on here. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set up an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Well, I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Just that one class, or like that one person in class always wanted to read everybody's poems. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Woohoo! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get to know, get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Glenn? That's fucking right. You know what? Nothing says about a good club. You know, actually, cavemen say things about good clubs, but that's beside the point. But you know what they actually say about good clubs? They say about great bonds with said people in said club. Monica smiles warmingly at me for once. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All the four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Glenn, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed? True, they kind of just like throwing that curveball. They kind of just made it impossible to say no. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, wait, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I mean, to everybody else, that wasn't my real intention. I did just come for the cupcakes. And by the way, Natsuki, that was a very elegant piece of chocolate. Monica, then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Even though technically I joined, looking at this, dude, what the fuck? Okay, motherfucker, Nightbot. Why you gotta be thinking that people are talking to me, man? But no, like actually, like if I was Glenn here, I would be honestly, I'd be very confused because I'd be joining against my own free will. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me for once. Glenn, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star like Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Glenn, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, Might as well. Yay! Actually, wait, what would be a good time to stop here? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it at this. The whole way my mind was wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Actually, shit, where would be a good place to stop here? Because I do gotta go to work and I do want to stream another game. Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. Oh, son of a bitch. Holy shit, we got 3 people up in here. How are you guys doing today? If you guys like what you see, don't forget to drop a hi down in the comments. And as always, leave a like on this stream. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that sub button like it's your goddamn day job. What's the other game? You know, since Rocket League was brought up, I was thinking Rocket League before I go to work. Actually, because I do got some time. Or anything like on my PS4, because I will be using remote play. And I guess that starts with a writing poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Go for it. Alright. Headphones, wrath, pain, hurt, clouds, daydream, sensation, vibrant, fireflies. Shit. This is actually a tough decision. Most of the time I speak in fucking poems though. You know what? Let's go fireflies. Dance. Unrequited. So we have fireflies, dance, unrequited. Despise. Shit, they're really, like, there's really no sentence structure. Dream, mouse, waterfall, prayer. I feel like I'm playing Are You Smarter Than a 5th grader? Imagination, encouragement, cute memories, spinning, determination, so we have uncanny cheeks, puppy, Valentine cheer. What? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'll be surprised though if I get done with these 20 words and I made something that looks fucking Shakespearean. Silly. Silly philosophy, bunny, fireworks, lipstick. You know what? Silly bunny. Nibble. Fear, fun, Papa Sugar, socks, empty, analysis, charm. Son of a bit. You know what? Fuck it. You can't really nibble. You know, you can't nibble on an anime. You can't nibble on a games. Fear, fun, Papa, sugar, empty, sock. You know what? Fuck it. We're nibbling on socks. Because we're really gonna sock it to them. Passion, giggle, music, socks, grief, adventure. You know what? What the fuck would really go with socks? You know what? Sometimes socks need friends. I'm going with friends. Friends sometimes go to the extreme. Graveyard, lazy, time, destiny. You know what? Sometimes friends do go to the graveyard and witness a tragedy. With tragedy, death, infinite. Oh, what girl do you want to target first? I was thinking Sayori, but I'm also trying to make this fucking flow. Also, what's up, man? How's it going? Shiny, toned, feather, awesome, rain cloud, doki doki, scare. Doki doki, uncontrollable, rainbow, special, dark, skipping, bliss, commentation, kitty, you know what? Kitty. Strawberry, bouncy, electricity, tenacious, vivid, captive, heartbeat, ribbon, and bubbles. Fucking bubbles. Yay! Hi, gang Glenn. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Don't worry. This may be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my mind. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Glenn. You never see your poem, so it doesn't matter. Son of a bitch. Making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. You know what? You're right. I don't deserve any slack. If I deserved some slacks, I'd be wearing slacks right now. But no, I'm wearing fucking jeans. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year. Come on, mouse. Can you not fuck off? Okay, thank you. I don't know what your plan, or I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what. But you don't take us seriously, then you don't. Okay, yep, fuck it. I guess I didn't want to read. I just clicked back. You know what, brain? Fuck whatever I was reading. I was mid-sentence and all of a sudden my brain left-clicked. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection into the club room. What? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Glenn always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Fucking yes, that's me to a T. Sayori, you fucking get me. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yeah, I can see why you need help if you're if you almost set your house on fire, you don't need to pull your inner Chucky out. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Glenn have become good friends, too. Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to weird situations she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. I'm just saying I would leave her hanging. From what I've seen, I would too. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep the attention. It should keep your attention. And if you don't usually read, well, we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even when she even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you think you can read it at your own pace? I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. As usual. I mean, true. That is fucking usual. But, dude, check this out. Nightbot's still here. And I don't even have him as a mod. I can't help but notice her intense expression. Like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki was rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like yeah, no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. Now am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's secretly Monica. Nightbot, your shit's up! Or Monica, your shit's up! You're over here gonna be infecting my fucking computer files and shit? Now you're already starting through my Nightbot. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is talking really seriously. It's rare for her to be deliberating like this. That's a good point. In case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could cupcakes. Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. You know, fuck anybody else who make cupcakes. Just one person makes the best. That works out perfectly. Well, that wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we'll still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Wait a minute. If she can make things come to life, she's secretly a witch! I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like if she would to see the world through her eyes. Holy shit, you were fucking up on the screen. Wah! I opened my eyes to find Sarah's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. I straight fucking almost did that. Hey, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Wait, there's a napping club? I want to go there. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time. You're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose and fetch some agua. I have returned. But I wonder, what would happen if I changed the attack speed to all the way up? You know, you're in a club. You're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll get used to it. Holy shit, this is fast. Hey, don't say it so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overhead. That's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Just letting you know, you will need the local game file, or the local files for the game later. I know. I already have them up. Hey, that's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Excuse me, son of a goddamn duck. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. I don't know. Maybe Jigglypuff might have maybe Jigglypuff might have, just ran around with a marker. You really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. That's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't straight either. I don't know. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Are you okay, Glenn? Are you for certain that is toothpaste? And maybe it's probably just milk from her Lucky Charms. I don't know. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Mature stream, guys. I don't have myself labeled as kid-friendly. So... Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Wow, Glenn, you are a fucking savage. And, I would say borderline asshole. Yeah, you're kind of right, man. Well, stop being an asshole. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is that I have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Like, does this thing even fake it properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, like, you would have noticed it sooner than it doesn't fit anymore. Why are you smiling about it? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's players button up like that? But it's so stuffy. Well, I can see why she would have it unbuttoned, because it would be difficult for her to breathe. Like, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's much better. Sayori puts her arms out, twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that? It's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. Well, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all those embarrassing things, eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focused on going to bed earlier. Holy shit. Playing that fucking Mirror Force trap card. Fine. It's a deal. Hee. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe we should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. Ah, but I was joking that time. Or were you? Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't you share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Glenn, I can't wait to read yours. How the fuck you can't wait to read? You can't wait to read it when I haven't even proofread my own. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, no, that's... everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. There's a lot of fucking enthusiasm here. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of paper. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of paper whose loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Ooh. Let's see, we got Monica, we got Yuri, and we got Sayori. You know what? We're gonna go right down the list. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Glenn! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, I had no idea I was such a great writer. I just threw fucking words together and hoped they made sense. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. I guess it's good. You're keeping your options open. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's? Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Glenn poem! You know what? I approve of that. It has the Glenn stamp of approval. And that makes it feel extra special. You know what, damn it, I should have named myself Twinkie. I should have went with my Twinkie alias. So that way when she said that, it would be a poem about Twinkies. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. You just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Glenn. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things is like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. You know, I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, dear sunshine, the way that you glow through through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. Fucking shit, I hit myself in the face. I look above. Nope, I smacked myself in the head. And from that day, I truly dread. I look alive. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, I love it. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little, but you can't just answer just a little to a yes or no question. I mean, technically you can, but it's just not effective. Holy shit, we got 4 people up in here. I just looked at that. How are y'all doing today? If you guys are new here, don't forget to drop a hi down in the comments. And as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And hit that motherfucking sub button like it's your goddamn day job. And if you came to have a chill time, you came to the right motherfucking place. Woo! I forgot to do it last night. Son of a bitch. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Well, I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Hey, fuck you, Glenn. I like a poem. That was a nice poem. Actually, it kind of reminds me of one of the poems I read I read somewhere. Like, roses are red, violets are blue, this poem sucks, microwave. It had that kind of feel to it. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you, really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. Is it bad? It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. You know what? That is the attitude. Ooh. Let's go Natsuki. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? All right, Natsuki, chill. Yeah, there's no need to be throwing hands here. We're just exchanging constructive criticism here. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I just got hit by a wave of truth. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But that just isn't the point of poems. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Precisely, young scholar. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Alright, Stomach, you can stop being pissed, man. We all know this shit. We all know you're wanting to say hi to everybody. But other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. She's not wrong. It does. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It just helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one in here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud when I won't take that away from her. I mean, I kind of get how she feels, too. Like being the youngest at everything. It actually, like, whenever you get your chance to prove yourself, it actually, like, builds. It's more impactful to the writer, and it shows, or like to the writer or the person doing said thing, and it shows. Yeah, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I mean, you might have, Yuri, but you know what? It's okay. I appreciate that kind of enthusiastic answer. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she's had several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. You know what? That's probably about me with talking, because it sounds like I'm new to fucking talking too. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. And the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds that her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you the valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry? It's fine. Oh shit, I thought I said that. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me, or to Natsuki. I thought I said it to myself. Okay. Like, do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles demeaningly, or dreamingly, if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. Oh. The trendles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green view of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. I thicken back. Oh, okay. It's very eloquent. I will say that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I made perfect sense of it. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. But I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Glenn. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared into a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of the comfort, unable to go with the past, and soon to be left with nothing. There's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Woohoo! I feel inspired. I got people counting on me. Yeah, and last but not least, Monica. Hi, Glenn. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, Glenn. What the hell was that laugh from me? Like, honestly though, that was just that sounded like something like straight out of another video game. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, sure. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Yeah, well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way that she talks about you, it sounds like that you two are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that the kind of vibe that I get when reading your poem, You sure you're not reading it into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions and like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else may be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Also, Mom, you want to say hi to the internet? Well, you just said hi. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Aha! Aha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That's because I don't always feel the way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Holy shit, we have a scroll bar! A hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, and I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. I blind like a film. Left out of the sun, but it's too late. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized how I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Holy shit, that is very impactful. So, what do you think? It's very freedom. That's what you call it? I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's my kind of style. It has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Empathy? Apparently, apparently empathy is a fucking... I can't speak English. You know what, fuck it, moving on. Epiphanies are empathies. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of something strongly, maybe after everyone is better friends with each other anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Or for me, it's when you're fucking talking. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Well, so you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. There was a little more stressful than I anticipated, and as if everybody is judging me and my mediocre writing abilities. If they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. That's what I sighed. Instead of fucking sighing, I actually said I sigh. What did I end up getting myself into? Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Asuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration, meaning Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. I mean, I guess that's a nod to modern school, or the modern day schools not actually enforcing students to read script. Which, honestly, I kind of wish they would still do. Because script is something a really good skill that you would have to, you would pick up, as you become an adult. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolicism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Well, I was looking for suggestions I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Glenn did too. Damn right I did. But, shit, I actually have to be getting going. I didn't even realize the time. But, shit. I hate to leave this on a cliffhanger, guys. Here, we're just gonna save it. Oh, an empty slot? There we go. And she is saved on page 2. Why the fuck did I save it on page 2? Oh, okay. Well... But anyways, guys, I hate to cut the stream here in the middle of a cliffhanger, but I do gotta be getting ready to go to work. I'll finish getting ready to go to work. Holy shit. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this game. And as always, I love y'all. If you guys like what you saw, don't forget to hit the like on the stream. Well, in about an hour or so, it's going to post up as a video. With that said, leave a like, hit that sub button if you guys want to see funny shit similar to this. And as always, hit that notification bell like it's your goddamn day job. And I just smacked myself in the headset again. I am a danger to my own self. And as always, we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!